This is the Seatcraft Diamante home theater recliner. My honest first impression was how clean and sharp it looks. The diamond stitching pops without screaming for attention, and the top grain leather feels smooth and substantial. It smells like real leather, not plastic. When I sat down the first time, it felt firmer than I expected. I'm used to recliners that swallow you up. This one is supportive, and in my case, it needed a short break-in period before it got cozy. From my experience, the key features that stand out start with power recline and a powered headrest. The buttons are simple, and there's a home button that resets everything to upright, which I use a lot when I need to stand up quickly. The mechanism is smooth and quiet. It's a wall hugger design, which means the seat slides forward as the back goes down, so I can place it close to a wall and still fully recline. If you're new to that term, wall hugger just saves space and keeps the back from slamming into drywall. The powered headrest is the real hero for long movies. I can roll it forward so my eyes are level with the screen, even when I'm reclined. In my opinion, that head-neck angle is the difference between finishing a 2-hour film happy or with a kink. I do need to call out something I noticed right away. The default backrest shape is fixed, and there's no power lumbar adjustment on my unit. I've seen some listings say adjustable lumbar, but mine simply doesn't have it, and I confirmed there's no hidden switch. If your lower back is picky, that's important. I can get comfortable by finding the right recline angle and using the headrest, but a true adjustable lumbar would make this seat friendlier for more body types. The leather and build feel legit. Seatcraft markets this as genuine, top-grain Italian leather, which is a higher grade than bonded or PU. It's held up well for me so far, wipes clean easily, and hasn't shown early creases. Underneath, you've got a sturdy frame and pocketed coils. If you haven't heard that term, pocketed coils are individual springs in fabric sleeves, so they flex independently and support your weight more evenly than simple wire supports. The foam is dense. Again, that's why it feels firm out of the box, but it resists sagging. To me, it reads as built to last more than instant marshmallow. The convenience touches make this chair a little command center. Each arm has a lift-up storage compartment, and they're deeper than they look. The included swivel tray table is actually useful. It locks into a metal dock and doesn't wobble when I put a laptop or snacks on it. The cup holders light up, which sounds flashy, but in a dark room, I can find my drink without fishing around. The base lighting is a cool accent, and I turn it off from the panel when I want a blackout showing. Charging is built in. I have a USB-A on mine. Newer batches often add USB-C, so your exact ports might depend on when you buy. There's a SoundShaker transducer pre-installed. That's a tactile bass module that rumbles the chair with low-frequency effects when you connect it to the matching amplifier. Quick heads up, the amplifier is sold separately. When set up, it adds a fun layer for action movies. On very heavy bass hits, I did notice a little rattle once, which I fixed by tightening the mounting bolts from underneath and adding a thin piece of foam as a damper. Not a deal breaker, just something to be aware of. Assembly was refreshingly simple. The back slides onto the base with metal brackets until it clicks. Then you connect one cable for the headrest and plug in the power supply. No tools, no drama. Because it comes in 2 pieces, moving it through a hallway was easy. I'd also share a quick caution about optional white glove delivery. I skipped it because setup is so straightforward. Based on stories I've heard, results can vary with third-party crews, so unless you absolutely need it, standard delivery plus DIY assembly is the safer bet. Comfort took a minute to dial in for me. Upright, the backrest felt a bit tall and firm, and the headrest landed slightly low on my neck. When I reclined a touch and brought the headrest forward, everything clicked. After a week, the foam softened just enough to feel more accommodating while staying supportive. I can watch a double feature without backaches, which wasn't true with my old plush recliner that felt great for 20 minutes and wrecked me later. Just know this isn't a sink-in sofa. It's a structured, supportive seat that rewards a little adjustment. A few spec quirks I want to clear up. Some product pages mention rocking and a limited recline count. Mine does not rock, and the power recline is effectively infinite within its range. If those details matter to you, double-check the exact configuration before ordering. Also, the weight and size make it feel substantial, but the wall hugger action keeps it practical in a smaller room. It's perfect for someone who wants a premium look, real leather, and a feature-packed seat that feels like a mini theater bay. Cup holders, lights, storage, tray, charging, the whole package. It's also great if you need to maximize space behind the chair. From my experience, if your body lines up well with fixed lumbar, and you appreciate a firmer, supportive sit that breaks in over a week or two, you'll be very happy. If you need precise lower back tuning, you might miss a dedicated power lumbar button. For that specific need, there are competitors with built-in lumbar adjustment that might suit you better. I'd recommend this for home theater fans who want a one-and-done chair with modern comforts, minimal fuss on setup, and a clean design that can sit in a living room without looking clunky. I'd be cautious if you're very tall or very short and sensitive to headrest height. If possible, try one in person, or at least measure where your neck would land compared to the back height, because the headrest angle does a lot of the ergonomic heavy lifting. In conclusion, the Seatcraft Diamante nails the balance of style, substance, and tech. It feels solid, the leather is quality, the motors are quiet, and the extras actually add value instead of being gimmicks. The lack of power lumbar is the one real miss for me, but everything else feels thoughtfully executed. I've kept it as my primary movie seat, and it's earned that spot. If this video helped, please subscribe for more hands-on reviews, and drop your questions or your own experience with this chair in the comments. Thank you for watching.